All right, jumping on live here. I'm gonna get on Instagram. I think we're live. So we're live on Facebook and Instagram. I'm outside because the lighting is so much better out here. And I'm sorry if there's like loud noises or cars that pass by. So forgive me for that, but I like the lighting out here so much better. And I wanted to jump on today to talk about carb cycling. All right, if you didn't know, I am a certified faster way to fat loss coach. My name is Rachel, by the way. And so I've been a coach. I just started my first round with people. We're in week 2. So we had a prep week, and then now we're into week 2. It'll go for another 4 weeks. And the program is designed, it includes nutrition and it includes workout. I have other videos with lots of information, or message me if you want more details. Follow me because I post things all the time. But yeah, so it's a nutrition and we provide you with the workouts. And the goal of the program is to turn your body into a fat burning machine, because normally we use sugar for our energy, and we want to change that. We want you to be able to burn off fat so you can get lean. We provide the workouts so you can get strong. But one of our most important aspects is we carb cycle. There are a lot of different diets, eating schedule, whatever you want to call them out there, that require depletion. So it's like eat less calories, eat less carbs. And yes, those can work for a time being, but eventually you're going to plateau, or your body's not going to react well to it. You know, you're going to feel sick, or there's other things that I'll talk about too with carb depletion. So carb cycling allows for you to have a few days a week where you're eating low carb. In the fast way to fat loss, for women it is 50 grams of carbs. For men it is 100 grams of carbs. And if you're breastfeeding or pregnant, it's 100 grams of carbs. But so you do that for a few days of the week, and then the rest of the days you're consuming your normal level of carbs that you should be consuming for your body weight, height, etc. Low carb. What the point of eating low carb is you're going to deplete your glycogen stores, and you're going to burn fat then. All right. So if you've ever heard of the keto diet, that is constantly eating low carb, and that diet, it works. Your body you're going to deplete it from that glycogen. You're going to burn the fat, but eventually you're going to plateau, or organs in your body aren't going to be functioning as properly, etc. So I definitely don't recommend you to do that. That's why I love the faster way to fat loss so much, is because of the carb cycling. We have you eat low carb for a few days because it works, because it does get your body into that fat burning mode. But then we also want you to eat your carbs because your body needs those carbs. So when you eat high carb, the purpose of that is because your body needs them. Your organs need them to be able to function properly. Your thyroid definitely needs them. That's one of the biggest things that people see hindered by eating low carb long term, is their thyroid function messes up. Doctors are like, it's your thyroid. So we want to protect that thyroid, because things like fatigue, dry skin, constipation, and even weight gain can happen if we're not protecting our thyroid. So that is one important thing about eating normal carb level, high carb we'll call it, is because it's going to protect that thyroid, and we're not constantly having it overworked by eating low carb long term. Another thing that is protected by still consuming carbs is your hormones, especially for women. A low carb lifestyle can be harmful for your hormones, and we want to protect those hormones because they're constantly in fluctuation throughout our life cycle. When we're young, then we maybe have babies, we're on birth control, then we eventually go into menopause. So our hormones are constantly fluctuating, so we need to be consuming those carbs so that we're protecting our organs and our body from functioning, and our hormones, so that they can function properly and, you know, go through the life cycle that it needs to go through. So the other thing I talked about was plateauing. That can happen a lot when we're constantly depleting our body of things. If you're constantly depleting it of calories, or you're constantly depleting it of carbs, eventually you're going to plateau, and you know what you have to do to get out of that plateau is deplete even further. And so, like, if I think about this, like 50 grams of carbs already on my low carb days. Like, I love carbs, okay? I'm a carb girl. So if I'm thinking like, all right, I'm at 50 grams of carbs, I'm doing great. If I did that constantly, and then I plateaued, and I was told, oh, you need to eat less carbs so you can get out of that plateau. I'd be like, seriously? Like 50 grams is already too low for me. But I do it because it works. It turns my body into that fat burning machine, and I have those days where I get to enjoy carbs still. So, so you'd have to deplete even more to be able to see results, which is, first of all, not healthy. Second of all, not cool, right? But what I love about the faster way to fat loss is, so we have you start out, everyone start out about the same, right? Men and women are a little different because of our body composition and etc. But anyway, so we have you all start out about the same, and you're going to see results. You really are. And then when you start to plateau eventually, you know, we'll make sure other things are in order, like you're sleeping properly, you're staying hydrated, you're eating your macros, which is another component of the faster way to fat loss. So you're eating your necessary amount of carbs, your necessary amount of protein and fats. And if all those things are in line and you're still plateauing, we actually increase the amount that you should be eating. And I know that's like, what? Like, eat more? But yeah, because your body's like accustomed to eating that much and still burning off that fat. So we have you eat more so that your body can continue to be that fat burning machine. So that's why I love the faster way to fat loss, is we're not about depletion. We're not about starving you. We want your body to be in full working order as much as it can be. And we want you to be eating the food that you need to eat for that to happen, and still be healthy and strong and have more energy and be sleeping better. So carb cycling is really awesome, and when done properly, which I can show you how to do if you join one of my rounds. My next one is July 15th, but I have them opening on a regular basis, so follow me and you can see my nearest date. But yeah, so carb cycling is really awesome, and it's totally doable, and the way that it's scheduled with the faster way to fat loss is it can be that lifestyle you want. So I am in total satisfaction with how much food I get to eat and the way it's set up, that I plan to continue this for the rest of my life. So if you have any more questions, please let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this little information session about carb cycling, and if you're interested in trying it, definitely join my next round, because I want to help you out, and I want you to thrive, and I want you to enjoy life and not be in that state of depletion, which is not cool. So yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to comment below with anything that you're curious about.